Procrastination is the grave in which opportunity is buried. Hi, good day, professors. Our study for today is entitled I'll Do It Later, the Procrastination Syndrome of Engineering at the University of Mindanao. Since then, students having a hard time when it comes to their studies, especially students right now in this new form of teaching which is called online class in this pandemic. Students have been facing a lot of challenges such as flooding projects, numerous performance tasks, and other activities that requires time and attention. And this is where procrastination comes in, which is the study is all about. Procrastination simply means delaying or postponing something, and it is derived from the Latin word procrastinare. The prefix pro means forward, and the suffix crastinus means till next day. And this study aims to provide the cause, the positive and the negative impact of procrastination in the student's life. Lastly, this study aims to prevent procrastination in order for students to be efficient and productive in their studies.
Hello, Ma'am Candice. I am Trisha Vilahepcana Cañete. I am the second to report on our research figures. Research questions. In our research, there are 3 questions. This study aims to answer the following question. It is, why did students procrastinate? Number 2, what are the coping mechanisms of students with regards to the phenomenon? And the 3 is, what are the effects of procrastination? The reason why this kind of phenomenon is rapidly scattered through generations, the students who procrastinate have worse performance in any activity because postponing tasks will lead students who procrastinate to submit unfinished work and miss important deadlines. And the next page is theoretical framework. The PMT means temporal motivation theory. Based on the study entitled Integrating Theories of Motivation by Pierre Steele and Camillus J. Koenig in year 2006, PMT is the most recent and comprehensive theory that comforts in our understanding about procrastination. The following theoretical approaches is psychoanalysis and psychodynamic, behavioristic, cognitive, and temporal motivation theory were used by Shapotra in year 2010. In this theoretical review, he compared these 4 approaches in order to define procrastination according to its time of publication. To have clear understanding about this matter, a brief discussion about these following approaches will be given by researchers in accordance try to explain the tendency of procrastination based on the concept of avoiding a task because of the threat to the ego. And that's all my report.
The significance of this study is to help the students prevent procrastination. This will guide them in improving their learning skills and develop motivation to attain a high grade that will be beneficiary for them. The purpose of this study is to determine the cause of procrastinations of the students and to prevent it in order to be efficient and productive in school. Review of related literature. According to Wilbur 2014, education is the best investment a person can have in his or her life, and choosing a course that has higher percentage of demand in the future would make the investment more worth it. And education is a good consumption in which you gain knowledge and satisfaction about yourself. He also proposes that education is an investment in which the return in the future is assured.
Hi, I'm Bea Krisanikin for the Methodology and Research Instrument. Methodology, Research Design. A qualitative research approach for this study was chosen because qualitative methods are useful in discovering the meaning that people give events they experience. The phenomenology method used to identify the core of their experience with the procrastination syndrome of the students. The participant of this study is the student of University of Mindanao who were likely to procrastinate. Non-probability that is selected based on the characteristic of a population and the objective of the study. Purposive sampling method of 7 participants in first-year College of Engineering students. Research Local. This study was conducted at University of Mindanao located at New Matina, Pangi, RD, Davao City, Davao del Sur. Research Instrument. Interviewing is one of the major ways that qualitative researchers generate and collect data for their research studies. Many of these researchers, in the spirit of conducting naturalistic or discover-oriented inquiries, usually created study specific questions of their interviews instead of utilizing pre-established questionnaires or survey instrument in such a manner investigator becomes the instrument through which for their studies are collected or generated. For the data management and analysis, here is Ms. Deborah Subo.
Thank you. Welcome to the last slides. In this slide, we're going to talk about the data management and analysis. First, data recording. All the conversation will be recorded digitally, the information during the observations and interviews. The researchers recorded descriptive notes, reflective notes, and demographic information during observations. Next, transcriptions and translation. So, what is transcriptions? Transcription is the action of providing a written account of spoken words. In qualitative research, transcription is conducted of individual or group interviews and generally written verbatim or exactly word for word. Transcription that involves translation from one language to another presents an special complex and challenging task. If the researcher is not a native speaker of the language used by research participants, translators are often required. And lastly, data analysis. Data analysis is a process of cleaning, transforming, and modeling data to discover useful information for business decision making. The purpose of data analysis is to extract useful information from data and taking the decision based upon the data analysis. Once the data is collected, cleaned, and processed, it is ready for analysis. As the researchers, we manipulate data. The researchers shall have the exact information needed or might need to collect more data. During this phase, according to Guru 2020, the researcher can use data analysis tools and software which will help them to understand, interpret, and derive conclusion based on the requirements. Stay safe and be healthy always. Thank you!